The XL American Bully is very tempting to buy. These dogs look badass. They look amazing. They're huge. They look mean. They're very friendly, but there is mistakes that owners are making when they're getting these dogs, and I want to lay out those mistakes for you. And I can speak to real life experience because I have an XL Bully and he gives me problems. Here are some mistakes you need to consider. Mistake number one that people are doing is they choose the wrong size of dog. Sometimes people are just fit for a smaller kind of dog. They have small apartments. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying the bigger dogs take up a lot more space. They're a lot more to deal with. Their tails could hurt. Their big body could get in the way, especially if you have kids. They could accidentally knock over a kid because they're just too big and they didn't see the back of their body. This really matters, and it does matter if you have a smaller home. So you got to make sure you have enough size inside the home. That's really important. Mistake number two that they're making is they don't account for how expensive these dogs are going to be. They're not going to be cheap in food because they need a lot of food throughout the month in order to feed them daily, to maintain their size, making sure they're well fed, have a nice good diet. But that is not all. They have to have the XL dog bowls. They have to have XL harnesses, bigger collars, stronger leashes, stuff in this area that does cost a little bit more throughout their lifetime. So just keep account, especially vet expenses. Let's say a small dog has a surgery versus a big dog having that same surgery. The big dog always, is more expensive. So you got to keep that in mind. Everything in their life costs a little bit more. Mistake number three is that weak people are getting these dogs and they can't handle them. You need to be strong. In case if your dog is a puller on the leash, when you're starting to train, you need to be able to have a good grasp with your dog. You need to be able to control them. Maybe if you're even grooming them, you can move their body around and just be strong enough to control these dogs. Hold them if they need, their nails clipped or things in this area. If you can't control your dog and they're just too big for you, this could be a big mistake, and it's going to be hard to handle your dog, especially around other people where they're really excited. A big dog you can't control that is very excited is just a recipe for disaster. So keep that in mind. Mistake number four that owners are making is they don't consider that these dogs can have medical problems develop faster, such as hip and joint problems. That is a big thing that I wanted to cover in today's video because a bigger dog is carrying more weight, and more weight means more pressure on the joints. And this could cause arthritis, hip and joint issues where they're limping around the house when they're older. Obviously not younger. Hopefully they're not damaging those kind of hips and joints and ligaments and nerves all at a young age. When they're older though, this is something you need to consider, and they're going to need a lot more care and a lot more even supplements that they could take to help them combat this so they can have a fun lifestyle, a lifestyle that's not in pain. But it's something to, consider, especially if you're working your dog and you have a bigger dog, you're working them out. They could develop medical issues faster. So just, take it easy with them. And if you don't have the dog yet, consider this, especially if you're trying to overwork your dog or make them really build and muscular. This could be a possibility. Don't make the mistake. These are just the biggest mistakes that I've seen with me personally and other dog owners are experiencing in their time with getting the American Bully all the way to their older. Just something to consider. I know these are not big issues. These could be easily dealt with. I've been dealing with them, and I love my dog. He's happy. We're happy. Don't let this make you stop getting that dog, especially if you really want it and you're going to be a good owner. Go for it. Take the shot. Take care of them. Come back and get some more helpful content to help you with your dog.
Heel. Yes. Sit. Yes. Good boy.
Down. Up.
Yes.
Sit.
Yes.
Heel. Nope. Heel.
Yes.
Between. Between.